And welcome back to Broader Financial Future, aka your BFF when it comes to all things finance. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who loves finance, who loves talking about it, sharing my own personal experience when it comes to things of this nature. And in today's video, I'm going to discuss a FinTech ETF that I recently purchased to add to my retirement account. If you didn't know, I did do other videos on other FinTech ETFs, but today I'm going to talk about the one I actually purchased. In addition to that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. We're really trying to grow. We just recently hit that 500 mark, so help us move up closer to that 1,000 subscriber mark. We could definitely get there hopefully by the end of this year. In addition, smash the like button. For some reason, they say it helps out with the algorithm. Who knows, right? It just makes me feel good to see those likes. I'm pretty sure everybody likes to see a like here and there, right? All right, folks, and stay tuned. All right, folks, we are back. So let's get right into it. What FinTech ETF I recently added to my retirement account? And that will be FINX, ticker FINX, Global X FinTech. Now, this particular ETF, FINX, holds more than 50 of the world's top FinTech names. Now, their particular goal is the tactics of this fund involve putting money behind companies on the leading edge of the emerging financial technology sector. Now, this is according to Global X Fund summary. In addition, FINX is one of the oldest funds in this space and has over 1 billion in assets. The fund captures companies in developed markets around the world that get most of their revenue from fintech. So some examples will be insurance, wealth management, payment solutions, lending, blockchain, crowdfunding, and more. So when you're buying this particular ETF, this is their strategic goals. This is what you're actually buying into. And this is definitely an active managed fund. In addition to that, this is actually issued by Maori Assets Global Investment Co. And this one started in September 12, 2016, and it has an expense ratio of 0.68%. So that's something to be aware of as far as some key highlights there. Now, let's look at the top 10 holdings, right? You want to see what we're actually buying into. So some of the top 10 holdings include Adyen, Intuit, Square, PayPal, Bill.com Holdings, Fidelity National Information Services, Coinbase, and more. And basically, their top 10 holdings account for about 54.38% of their total holdings. So when you're buying into this particular ETF, you're getting some of the biggest names in this fintech space. I particularly like Square and PayPal. Those are companies I've been meaning to get into. This is a way I can get into Square and PayPal without actually buying any individual stock. But in addition, it also gives me exposure to some of these other companies that I might not be as familiar with compared to just PayPal or a Square. Now, in addition to the top 10 holdings, some of the top countries that this ETF is actually invested in is the majority is the United States, but it also have holdings in Australia, Netherlands, Italy, Switzerland, China, Canada, Denmark, Germany, and Japan. And that's one thing I like to see in an ETF. I do like to see a little bit of a different country diversification, and this one does offer that as well. So not only getting different holdings, we're also getting different holdings in different countries. Now let's take a look at their performance. Like, how does this particular ETF stack up? So if you look at the 5-year mark, it's up 27.3%. 3 years, 20.58%, and in the last year, 36.31%. So that's what you're getting here as far as when it comes to the overall returns in this particular sector and space. All right. Some other key notes here when it comes to this particular ETF, it has an MSCI ESG fund rating of AAA, which is slightly higher than ARK's ARKK BB rating of BBB, based on a score of 8.72 out of 10. So if you don't know, ESG fund ratings range from best triple A to worst triple C, and definitely has one of the top fund ratings in this particular space. That's another reason I decided to get into this particular ETF. I also like the holdings that it has, the country diversification, and the overall performance. I think there's a lot of room to grow, and I think this is a good ETF to kind of get into for myself for the long term. I don't plan on selling it anytime soon. That's why it's in my retirement account, because this is one of those things I'm just going to buy and hold. All right, folks. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. In addition to that, let me know what are some of your favorite fintech companies in ETFs, or let me know, do you even own this particular ETF? And just a disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. These videos are strictly for entertainment purposes only. In any investment may involve risks, so it's always important that you do your own homework. All right, folks, until next time, have a good one. Peace.